Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Who Is Gyatre, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Now today we are running live. The numbers on the screen to call in is at the bottom. 333 2176. It's right at the bottom. But right now, before we open the lines, we are going into this subject that we ought to talk about and need to be said. Now, firstly, the question is this: who is Gyatre Lindsay? And at the end of the day, what the hell that this individual have to do with the future of this union? Now earlier on we would have talked about a letter that was issued to many of the subsecurts and them that would have went to MTS Plaza, and the executives and them would have said they would have disrupted a negotiation. And we have to ask ourselves, is that, was there really and truly, was it a negotiation or a meeting? With no further ado, we are going in to what would have taken place there at the first interval. But firstly, I want this picture to marinate within your mind. I want you to ask yourself, who is this gentleman here? And what is his affiliation with the union? What is this gentleman's affiliation with the union? Who is this police officer? And what this police officer have to do with the union? Who is that gentleman there? Now we are going into the reports concerning this gentleman here, in which some of you do not know. This police officer was charged for soliciting money from robbery victims. A police constable attached to Capital City Police Patrol Unit, Port of Spain Division, was denied bail where he appeared before magistrate at the Port of Spain Port of Spain 5th Magistrate Court on Monday the 16th August. Now what we are going to do here, is go into this video. And now you have to ask yourself, why the union constantly calling this gentleman to detain union members or to prevent union members from demonstrating on matters relating to their union. So we are going straight into this video here, people.
Everything straight now. They're trying to muzzle members. Gyatre wasn't members.
No, he wasn't members, but here's what I love when the public record it.
Look
I
at the
always advise
gentleman.
the public to take the police when they're doing their work.
Yes.
Likewise, when only seeing criminal things
Whatever,
happening.
we have more
take
criminal
it
than
too.
anybody
We take it
else.
too. We are recording.
Yes, no.
Yes.
When
Well, there's
only
more
seeing
criminals than the
things-
criminals.
See?
That's
Yeah,
not
the
true.
Trini. Right?
You're telling me about taping.
Wrong thing all the time. but it's-
Now this is the same gentleman that was arrested. Now we have to ask ourselves is if truth and in fact that the union, the present executive, have an agreement
Ma'am,
with this police officer to apprehend or to obstruct certain union officials from benefiting from their own union attributaries.
But I want somebody else to I want to
Take a rest. You look tired. Your voice is slurred. Take a rest now. You're looking at slurred.
You know what's slurred? You know what I mean?
And then drag them. Then drag.
You know what I mean?
All right, let me use that word I know. These are the drag. That is what they're moving like.
Well, I'm on you on speed.
Yeah, you do that, John. Yeah.
Oh, you see what's going on there?
Everything's straight, members. You're trying to muzzle members. Gyatre wasn't members.
No, he wasn't members, but here's what I love when the public record it. Because I always advise the public to take the police when they're doing their work.
Yes.
Likewise, when only seeing criminal things
Whatever,
happening.
we have more
take it
criminal than
too.
anybody
We take it
else.
too. We are recording.
Yes, no.
Yes.
When
Well, there's
only
more
seeing
criminals than the
things-
criminals.
See?
That's
Yeah,
not
the
true.
Trini. Right?
You're telling me about taping.
Wrong thing all the time.
You're telling me about taping.
You're right
No, we
there.
take ask a question.
Come on,
We
man.
take it since you come here.
I didn't come down the wrong shit. That's an emergency vehicle.
All right,
You get
okay,
three calls saying
Officer,
that.
officer, we take it since you come here.
I know I just said
Right? Since you come here. Somebody police.
Ma'am, you seem like a very bright young lady.
Very.
So do not
what?
give away your accuracy for speed.
Okay then.
We don't
You
understand.
speed it.
I'm going to get a few officers.
Yes,
You want motorbike, you speed
I
it.
had a few of this action.
But I want somebody else to I want to
Take a rest. You look tired. Your voice is slurred. Take a rest now.
My voice is
You're looking at slurred.
You know what's slurred? You know what I mean?
And then drag them. Then drag.
You know what I mean?
All right, let me use that word I know. These are the drag. That is what they're moving like.
Well, I'm on you on speed.
Yeah, you do that, John. Yeah.
Now at the end of the day, people, we must ask ourselves, what are the underlying ties that this gentleman have with the TU union? Come now, man, plenty out here there. Plenty out here there work within the police force. Now, if this is the reputation of how the union behave with their members or with their membership, then by all means, at the end of the day, sometimes I don't want to say it, but if not all of them, some of them have to go. When I say that, I don't want no friend, because at the end of the day, I could show it here. Yesterday, I would have contacted a member on the executive to talk about matters in relation to which I am a stakeholder in our union. I have family working there. And I don't want to call the individual name to put their name in disrepute at this point in time. But don't get tired, we are going to go into it. At this point in time, as I said, we go open the lines just now and you will have your say. The people will have their say. At the end of the day, where this thing is here, because we are going into the letter that was distributed to some of the subsecure, in which our understanding is this is unfair. Once at a game. Where the letter is? A matter of fact, that would have arisen out of a situation. Just now I go into the letter. But it would have arisen out of a situation. And this was the situation here. This was the situation here. Now what we are going into, as I said, we are going to open the lines and give the membership a chance to air what is on their mind. This is not a time for people to get muzzled. There is a time for the union to get together. And if the executive do not want to work with the people that is on the ground, what I am saying here on this platform is that they ought to go. If they ain't opening up the platform for dialogue amongst the membership, in which the people, the Gyatre, the Camille Utley, the Ricardo Charles, and the many others that have an interest in seeing this union going forward. And if Oye do not want to open the lines of communication to them, bye. And you look inside what I say. Not in my wildest dream, I would have say, because Ricardo Charles is a man that disrespect not to the fullest, but I am able to see past certain things, to see past a disrespect one day for the future and what will save many people their jobs and their livelihood. A matter of fact, let me go into this video here. As I said, just now we go open the line. Just now we go open the line and we will discuss this whole thing from start to finish.
Good morning. Are you all members of the negotiating team?
Yes, we are.
Oh, see,
You was the people here, we know them.
No. I didn't ask you. Are you all members of the negotiating team?
You observe myself.
Are you all members of the negotiating team?
Mr. Betty, you are paid to do a job. That's how you observe.
You don't talk.
That's how you observe. You are paid to do a job.
Let me tell you some fucking thing. I'm not an ordinary man.
I know ordinary man.
Right? I'm not ordinary.
No, we ordinary.
So don't try to fuck me.
So me a fucking nothing nobody.
Right,
When we
go.
try to use up senior.
Wait till we get
No, we
what
ordinary.
are we here for?
Right? So we have to do it.
Now at the end of the day, Oye hearing that, Oye hearing that gentleman there may not even say be a paying dues member within the union. But we will go further.
And we want to know what's
What
going
are
on
we here
here.
for the benefit of
That's what
the
we want
workers?
to know.
Everybody
We fight over here, boy. I'm telling you.
wait till it's
All
going
of
on
us
here
here
for the benefit of the workers.
All of us.
All
I
of
never seen
us.
none of them here represent workers. None. How they sitting here to negotiate on workers' behalf? Oh, you go for me here. We have enough reports. Show us reports today. We have enough reports. There's no bad thing here. The workers' rights we stand up here for. You must be weak. Or your energy is failure. Must be weak or your energy is failure. They record everything what's going on here, you know.
1 and 2.
Because we have million reports. I have evidence of Isaac Joseph, son of a God.
Just now, we here for the benefit of the
Workers. That's here, and this
That's
look
what
at
we here
foolishness.
for.
Thank you. They leave this room here quicker. With this crown, shall sit down here and negotiating for we right for workers. Who? Listen now, party. It's time for party. And I the voice of Gail Joseph. Let me play it now. We have a recording. Play it now. Management, managers, supervisors, coordinators. It's time to party. Yeah, and I'm here negotiating on workers' behalf. Well, let me real. Somebody pull up the, let me pull it up. Let me pull up that. That's nothing. Let me pull up them thing. You want them thing on recording. Them here negotiating teams. Gail Joseph. You can't do no negotiations here without me, boy. You're mad or? You're mad?
Well, let me follow with first vice president and start outside.
Yeah. Come, hear this, just now. Hear this. Gail Joseph, yeah. Oh, it's going with you. Boy, you're my mother, boy, show your mother. Oh, you show your mother, come over your family, you're my boy. Oh, you're my mother, boy. Oh, you're the sister, my mother, boy. Oh, you're the sister, my mother, boy. Look here, what your mother does. Look here, what your mother Or you come to sell out? These are that dunce on them? Or you're not selling out them TS workers here, boy? Like, what do you think I worry there for? What do you think I worry there for? Because Lana who said I don't keep trying to cut it. But every time you come to do a grievance, Lana who said keep telling them, them start cracking on them.
Hold the camera. We have to follow with first vice president and with president. That is what we're here for. Just now. We are here to take instructions from our first vice president, Gail Bellaron, and our president, Sean Roberts. That is not how you treat paying dues members and branch officials. Do not threaten me, Kimberly Lawrence. I didn't threaten nobody. You understand? Don't threaten me. Right? Only bad boys are police and thing here.
They'll come to negotiate for
They see me in the road all the time.
You ever see anyone in the office? They'll be licking management bottom and coming to stand. Isaac Eunice, your head deep in man and took a go. Your head deep in Stevenson go bottom. You Mr. Isaac Joseph, the big fat sting disgusting self. Huh? And you come to sit down to negotiate for me? You mad or? Are you mad?
Let one of them on that team spell negotiation for me. Tell when we started. Spell the word negotiation for me. You telling me I can't talk. Me tell you what I think. You threatening me. What I will see. What will I see? What will I see? The government give all any possession. The government give all that possession. All they appear to.
You see at the end of the day, when you're hearing one side of the story, when certain people is trying to hold back certain people, when things like this reach certain platforms, we have to ask ourselves, what is going on here? But on this platform, I can tell you, it's the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. There is YouTube, you can't take down no video for cussing and thing. There is what it is here. This is the world stage here. And what we are going to do here, we are going to make it a priority. We are going to make it a priority as to bring the whole truth and nothing but the truth here. And not me about no games.
Papi show workers. You understand me? That's what they're here for. Don't papi show the workers at MTS. It's 4 years we running for them. While they hiding. While they come up here.
Take
so
the
papi show the
shameful
workers.
face.
Don't do with that.
Take the shameful face. Everybody here know you never see them.
One person.
4 years. Isaac Joseph in the shop, so take the shameless face. Take the shameless face. What you face? Shameless. I said a shameless asshole. You can bring up anybody. Do what you want, girl. Do what you want. Do what you want.
When you go ahead and do it. Let me tell you something, right?
Do not videotape me, because nobody not videotape. I will be a one.
Oh, well, you give me one because I have one for you too. I have one for you too. All you're thinking, dirty. Hey, girl.
Hey, what are you here for? Pull up the phone.
No. Now, or you hear that, or you see it for yourself. Now, we are going to answer two questions here. Now, what would have arrived after that altercation? Was a letter? And here what we going to do? We are going to play that letter now. Now, we're going to play it. I'm going to read out that letter now. And after that, we are going to play a voice recording with the president, the current president. As to state what was said, and now we go understand, or you go see misbehavior. Now, the letter that was penned on the 18th of October 2023, request for report. I write to formally inform you that the Union Central Executives has made a decision requesting for a comprehensive written report detailing the incident that occurred on Friday, the 29th September 2023 at MTS Plaza in Aranguez, where there was a disruption of the negotiation of MTS membership. Now, I will stick a pin in that. Where there was a disruption of the negotiation of the membership. As a result, your action brought the union into disrepute and is gravely affected the membership. The union values transparency and accountability. Therefore, your first-hand account on this incident occurred on the date of this significant thing, very small. So they want a report by Wednesday, the 25th of October, detailing this whole event. Now, one thing we have to ask ourselves, is this an attempt by the executives and the central committee to throw out certain members from the union, or to stop them from running from certain offices when it is made available? Is this an attempt? Now, what we are going to do here, is to go into a voice recording. That was sent to me via WhatsApp.
Look at up there. and Gyatre come. You know, I don't sit on social media that was taping and running me.
We come down, they know we reach down.
You can't come on, so I don't tell you how to go.
No, listen to now, you don't have to get vexed.
You ain't getting vexed, man.
Because listen, as far as what I see here, right? The NMTS management to date has not offered the union any wage increase as they have not received any negotiation guidelines from their principals. So, therefore,
Man, read the whole thing, man. All right, read the whole thing.
yeah, but this is our point highlighted here, so that's why I want to know. So, can you explain
Well,
this?
I'm now explaining here. We get that date on the 29th last month, ma'am. And Ricardo and Gyatre then come and they screw up the negotiation before it gets started. So right now we waiting for a date again.
So, you're waiting for a date
We waiting for a
again.
date again. Come on. Yeah.
So, today, Nigel, can you, could I just ask you a question, please, sir?
Sure. Yeah, come on. I told you.
I see here in the highlighted, right? That the NMTS management to date, which is the 10th of October 2022, means to date, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The NMTS management to date has not offered the union any wage increase, underlying wage increase in big block letters, as they have not received any negotiation guidelines, quote unquote, from their principals, right? So what I asking is, right, the meeting earlier had you say on the 29th, that was for negotiations.
Yes, ma'am.
So if that was for negotiations, how come we never get something sent out from before stating how they're going to do negotiations? Mr. Ratan Singh was on 2 weeks. I supposed to see you.
I need something coming out. I mean, what was to come out?
Well, like how you sent out this, right? How you didn't send out anything from me.
Now, that is when you catch somebody in a lie. Now, the letter was dated the 10th of August. 10th of October, sorry. And on the 29th of August, September, sorry, or you say that they disrupt the negotiation. I want to know if you believe that some of the people here are fools. I want to know what kind of people that or you feel or you're playing with at the end of the day. What's going on here? And if this is the behavior of the people that is within this union, it have been clearly seen from information that was brought to our attention that the executives and them have been caught in a lie. And right about now, a cleanup project is being taken place within the office. And a call for concern needs to be put out. How the hell you could say at the end of the day, you're stating within this letter that was issued, this letter it was issued you have to understand the game that is being played here. You know? If you ain't understand the game, crap or smoke or you're piping. Because I'm sure you didn't notice when I called the date, you know, and I would have stick a pin in the factor where they would have said negotiation. But when you was put on the chopping board, Mr. President, you cannot answer. And when people must learn to separate friendship and the truth in it. The letter here was dated the 18th of October. And let me read the starting point again. I write to formally inform you that the Union Central Executive has made a decision requesting a comprehensive report detailing the incident that occurred on Friday, the 29th of September. My God, or you want me to play the recording again? Or you start to connect the dots now? Or you start to connect the dots? Because if on the 10th of October a letter was issued that no date have been given for the negotiation, now how the hell Gyatre Lindsay, Ricardo Charles, and that whole bandwagon, that team of people could disrupt a negotiation where you feel people living? This thing here is an outright lie. Nah, man. Nah. Nah. This thing here is an outright lie. And this is evident that it comes from the head. And when we was deliberating underneath these kind of information, there are people that will come with all kind of explanation to try to insult the intelligence of logical thinking people. On the 29th of September, the evidence have been stated that the bandwagon, as Oye does call, I myself does call them the bandwagon, disrupt a meeting, but on the 10th of October, it was said no date have been given from the principal as yet. Games here. Games. And I am calling on the executives from the TU Union to apologize to these substitutes. And I want Oye to see, afterwards we go post up this letter, that this is a clear case of victimization from the top. Watch how long we stay here on this video. We're going, 40 minutes now. Now, just now, I am going into our next video, in which a pivotal question was asked by UD membership. And what I am going to do is honor that request here today.
We want that out the building. We want that out the building. I don't care about that. I got my call. My money.
UD membership want to know why this Lois Polydor is within your building.
It's the highest money, the highest oil. And they go move oil just now. Watch out. Lois Polydor can't be here, boy. You mad? Me moving nobody now. Me moving nobody. I said what I said. I said what I said. I just stop at the business. You can say where you are. Or you can say where you are, man. Or you can say where you are, man. Or you can say where you are. Or you can say where you are.
Now UD membership want to know why Lois Polydor is there. And in concordance to certain official union documents, she and other members on a document in which we have been seeing circulated was expelled. And even if a decision had to be made for she to come back there. It's supposed to be a collective agreement, not so. In which a vote and a discussion supposed to be made. Now what is going on here? Now, I go leave that alone. I go leave that alone for now. I go leave that alone for now. What I am going to go into here is a video in which Gyatre Lindsay would have been explaining throughout social media when she would have received this letter. From the executives. Fast forwarded because
I've been here for the past 5 years standing in solidarity with the workers with the 15 branches that we hold. Right? I've been here advising, giving all the information I can, researching and now disseminating information accordingly based on matters, right? Now, here where my issue comes in, right? You see hypocritical actions, it will never stand with me. Right? Now, I got a letter today for which all of you are seeing on my story on Facebook, on Instagram, all over. All you seeing this the letter, right? I got a letter today from the Transport Industrial Workers Union. Now on the 29th of last month, they would have had a meeting with the company claiming that is negotiations. Right? Alright. Now since the 26th of July, it has been so much confusion until now that I don't even know how we should go forward as a union. Right? Because these people did so many things in the previous 4 years to sabotage our union that it is amazing that I could receive a letter asking for a report. You understand? Now all they want a report from me to use the Constitution against all of us to expel us from the union for standing up for the workers' rights. I want anybody with common sense to answer this question for me. Now, if you haven't received directive from your principals, be in calling him both. How can we now start negotiations? I would like for somebody to answer that for me. So we come and disrupt a meeting. We didn't disrupt the meeting, we were invited there. And then upon our arrival there, you all denied us entry to the meeting. What are you really telling me? Then all you want to come and send a letter talking about the Constitution? What about if you wasn't paying dues? And if you run for General Secretary of the Union? What about that? What about if you falsify? No, let me talk it properly. I'm going to talk it properly. Right? I'm going to take back that. But that one now say was untruth. Let me start over. What about if, while campaigning going on, I am fired from a company and on the campaign paper, it says I'm working with that company. I going around telling everybody I'm working with that company. Right? What about if I didn't write right? Nobody else saw the letter that you had to pay $1 in the union. What about if the executive didn't table it? What about that? Eh? What about when you went on the news and say what you wanted to say? Eh? But when you went on the news and say what you wanted to say, you didn't bring the union to distribute? No, tell me, you know. Something wrong with all your boy. You see, common sense make before book sense. And like all you don't know common sense, neither no book sense. But let we go now. Yeah, what else I want to know? When I was threatened on the 29th, because it's on a live, it's on a video that you threatened me, you know? But because you is the daughter of one of the executive members, you know, under investigation too. When I was assaulted, how will you have a committee for that too? Eh? I want to know, you know. When you tell the comrade, go on your dying mother cunt, how nobody have a committee investigating that? Don't start a wall you can't handle. Don't start a wall you can't handle. Don't do me that one. Come on, let's share the life now, man. Share it. And the white be worldwide. And I will go worldwide too. Share the life now, man. Share it. Share it. Share the life. What about when all they attack my personal life the other day? What about that? All they not bringing the union to distribute. When all they send out that bulletin stating whatever all they had to say. When all they send out that bulletin, all they bring the union to distribute. Because all they say the minority interrupted negotiations and misled. You know, who were we misled by? Who misled us? I want to know.
I want to know too.
I want to know who misled us. Because the executive contacted one of the branch officials. You know? So who misled us? Let we think before we talk. Now all I want to use the constitution to remove myself, Ricardo Charles, Candace Trotman. Right? All I want to remove we from defending workers. Now I have a pertinent question now for Michael Anisette and Ozzy Warwick. Right? I have a pertinent question, eh? And Wade Mark. All you answer me this. When you all came to our 60th anniversary, and the place was laid out really nicely, who were the branch officials you all saw? Wasn't I the branch official that greeted you all and escorted you all to your seats? In every single protest action that you all have been having for the past 4 years, don't you all see us there? I want to ask our next question too. Yeah, what is the next question I want to ask? All are we talking about Butler? We have a highway, the Uriah Butler Highway and so on. What is unionism coming to? Only remember when Butler had catch that person on fire? The police had ever hold him daddy? Eh? No, all you tell me, you know. Because I want to know, you know. All you tell me, you know. All you share the live now, man. I'm waiting for the live to share. Because I want to talk everything. If I bring the union to distribute, I will always say in the letter, right? So I want to show you what distribute is now. And I don't get a lawyer letter already. Imagine I paying dues and I get a lawyer letter. Imagine I have a recording with the president of the union attacking me and telling members before he quell it how Judy Charles used to quell it. You talking about is Ricardo and Gyatre. That unionism. When Judy Charles again nearly get beat up in the hall.
This program is running live.
I want to know all you did do, all you didn't form a committee for that.
The number at the bottom of your screen.
Eh? How all in form a committee when this woman daughter tell one of we comrades.
Make sure your connection proper.
Release she medical status, all in form a committee.
Connection proper. Just what I'm telling you, this is a war room we
all
in
in form a committee for what happened on the 29th when she tell us all she die in mother cunt.
Yes. You can't take the fire, come
what
out
the
of the
committee
kitchen.
is. So they want to stop we. Who
Buckle
running? Well, let's share the life now, man. All the war, I hope all ready for the war, because it's time. The war now starting to you, and I'm going to tell all of this. All you think a little as a shop short? Well, you have a next thing coming, because when I remember, I do have to protect the union. Always remember that, right? Good. I give you all the time to share the live on all the chats. I give you all the time to share the live on all your Facebook pages. All you share the live now, man. They will be famous. I'm going to make them famous today. They will be Gyatre Lindsay.
Unfairness have to stop.
Yeah, why you want to know, eh?
Injustice have to stop.
Well, they're sending out letters, all they were reports. We were reports too. You know why I want a report for? I was part of the opposing slate. Here's where things go and get sticky, you know, comrades. I was a part of the opposing slate. Where the ballots? Where are the ballots, comrades? All kind of people supporting all, and you say you get advice, you know who you are talking to. You say you get advice. Let me tell you something. Careful when you're talking certain things. Careful. Because Gyatre always listening. And as much as you think all who on your side, comrade, I have to call him a comrade. They're not on your side. Because you're saying so many things and implicating yourself that it ain't looking good. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do tomorrow is the meeting in Nuge. And we go answer them questions, you know. The pertinent questions we're going to answer, you know. We're going to answer. Yeah, what we going to answer, right? Well, you're going to answer for me. How that man sitting down there illegally? Who is them people working in the union hall? You see, if it's not my $26 paying all year, me no problem and all you run, all you the circus, all you entertaining there, all you run, all you circus to suit all you. You understand? I can't tell nobody how to run the circus. But while the light bill going up, food prices are about to skyrocket, right? Water rate about to go up too. And the workers and them ain't have a percentage of 0.002.
What the work for?
0.002.
Almost
like
more than 33%, a matter of fact.
While all of that going on and the workers and them can't go in the grocery and buy some for the children to eat and pay our rent. You understand me? While the workers and them can't travel to work, they can't pay our rent, they can't feed the children, they can't send the children to school, all they're starting to get rid of the branch officials that running from Port of Spain to South to defend the workers. All as the executive was doing in Southeast Secondary, on Monday at this week? All they was doing there? Investigating what? Tell me. That's why people start to target unions, how they're targeting them. Because all you're so locomotive and don't fucking think. It's all yourself just be pushing away the members. Because imagine you targeting somebody like me that been the face of the Transport Industrial Workers Union for all these years. Right? You targeting me who all the workers across the board know. Who sure will get a back pay for them because I working for the same 1635 10 as them. All they will target me and put me out of the union. All these mad people are. You could demand a report from me? Eh? No, I want to know, you know. How I disrupt business with the union? I never disrupt no business and all this still up there talking up and all your ass in that office. Eh? I wanted to tell me, you know. Because I do that boat all you're trying to rock, I'm not taking part in that boat, you know. All you have to envy we from now till time, and because we know what real trade unionism is. Because people out here suffering. You understand? Metal workers killing themselves because they can't provide for their family. And here all they're doing since all they're going in office, all they're saying how to target Gyatre Lindsay. That's all they're doing. And people need a wage increase. People need the cola. You understand me? Come on now, man. Your living wage supposed to be able to sustain you and your family and your...
In this time and day, in this time and hour, people working for 1635.10, which adding up to be 3,280 cents. In this case, the MTS worker is better off being a pensioner. It's serving you more better because you're getting $3,500 a month if you're a pensioner. And once you're an MTS worker, you're getting 3,280 cents. And the type of conditions that some of these people is working underneath, that people there is working underneath, boy, it is heart-wrenching. And the increase of MTS cleaners is needed. It is disrespectful. If all you could see or you could pay a pensioner $3,500 a month. And sometimes, most of the time, that can self pay a bill, really and truly. Where are you eating from that? And or you could pay MTS workers $3,280. Or you can feel comfortable doing that. But you all hell break loose here in Trinidad and Tobago. And there's the reason why we have been advocating on your behalf. Because you, the membership, needs to be strong. Despite about the fact that the top is weak. And amongst the membership, you are to pick somebody that is deserving of the position. That is what has to take place here. As a matter of fact, let me go back into this video.
Still able to save something. That is what living wage is. We are workers working for below our living wage. When you do the calculations of what a living wage is supposed to be, we have members that not even getting half of our living wage. It's at a time I do a live and I talk about workers being able to buy just an aqua. The little jokey kind. You know they can't, you know that if they go They can't get a quarter by. All you know that to suffice on the little gas and to save the gas and things to carry the children to school and meet to work. No, all you know that? All you know that? But I keep saying, me know if all you know, that I'm far more little as a branch official, as a member than as a branch official. Because you have to remember, you see, as soon as I get a letter stating I is a union official again, that is when we going down that road. Because who will defend the members? Who? You all, yeah? One that can defend himself, he get fired. All you don't come for me now, man. One that is pick and choose who to defend because she had to like it for she to defend, yeah? You understand me? But all you be careful with what you're doing and how all you're doing it. Because we have people that working for under the living wage, and come January, while they're working for under the living wage, all your fuckers working for all kind of 10,000 inside there, or for people $26. And all you say, when Judy was there, she was hiring every term they can hurry. But what the fuck all you doing? All you not hiring every term they can hurry to with people money? Eh? Why all you tell the members that who's that little red boy running around the union? What that woman doing there? What's she doing there? She could get any consultant. How she could possibly be a consultant? How? That man had to file a matter for the longest while and wouldn't file it. Don't worry, the members coming. The members on the way, you know. Because the members saying, well, they can't move we. The constitution could say what? I'm going to tell you why. The bulletin tie all up. All they was so quick to write and all they so stupid. In the bulletin, all they say that the company receive no directive from the principals. Right? But Gyatre and them, they show up negotiations. So if they receive no directive from the principals, how it could be negotiations? If the king of the company not even there, he on leave, how will you have a negotiations without the king, boy? Come on now, man, all you come down from there, you know.
Now, people, what we are going to do here is leave this thing right where it is. Go have a part 2 on this. And we will be constantly coming with the truth. As I say, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The truth need no defense. The truth must be stated. Or you get your act in order. Get all your act in order. These are the new executives. Sean Roberts. We had Dominic there. We have Gail Ballaran. Right. Gail Lawrence Ballaran. Comrade Sean Roberts. Comrade Curl Pierre, Miss Clark, Cassandra Clark, Isaac Joseph, Ralph Dominic, Kalian, Omar Jeffrey, and Simon Francis, and Ryan Ramdat. If this is the road that these executives decide to go down, and without calling these members in and having a mutual meeting with them and discuss how this union going forward, but it need more than PTSC to carry this union forward. It need more than MTS and PTSC combined to give our back pay, because we are seeing that we have a government that is aggressive. We ain't feeling no love from this government. We seeing that electricity bill is going and go up. All kind of thing. The yokes that have been placed on the back of the citizen. It's heavy, it's hard. And it takes more than just a union to get this back pay that we're looking for. It takes a collective. So the whips that we are giving you all today is with love in it. If this thing continue, it will be the aggression. Stop trying to feel you could pee. Stop playing the pissing contest. Who could pee farther than who, and time to work together. And if you decide to do otherwise, to go down a particular road, we will have no other choice. We will have no other choice than to swing the sword. We will have no other choice than to do what we have to do. So what we are going to do is to send out official notice to the executives to have dialogue with them in one of our sub-office in the Port of Spain area. And if it is, they refuse, we can't beat them in it. But that is for you to know the temperament. So with no further ado, people, we are going to post this whole interview here shortly. This whole video here, it's on Facebook, it's on Gyatre page. And at this point in time, this year is one of the fastest growing movement and union within Trinidad and Tobago. The next 5-10 years, I may not be the president, but all for now, I is the president. And not because I asked for the position. I had no other choice, because what I seen for unionism in Trinidad and Tobago is an absolute failure. So we asking you, call the number on the screen, get in contact with me, send a voice note, send a WhatsApp. Let me sign all you up, let me join all you to this fastest growing union within Trinidad and Tobago. And we are on a trajectory that within the next 4 years, that we will be the biggest union in this Caribbean. And we will shake the very halls of unionism. So come on board, one and all.